Today's episode is sponsored by Tulip, an LLC formation company. Form your LLC in under 5 minutes at startwithtulip.com. Enjoy the show.
What's up, guys? It's your boy TJ of Memphis Unheard, and I'm here with Miss Durham, Fontina Durham. And we on the set, man, with some amazing people, man. We just want to jump right into it. We ain't gonna take a whole lot of time. We're gonna jump right to Miss Durham and get this party started. Y'all ready?
Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, we here. That's what we here for.
Okay.
So real quick, I'm Fontina Durham. I'm the owner and founder of Xcelente Trucking and Logistics Training Center here in Memphis, Tennessee. What I call a small business but big contender in the community. Underground, a jewel. You know, it's like a diamond in the rough, but this one you got to dig it up and watch it grow because that's what we're doing. I thank you for inviting me and having my team here and having the youth, just letting us be a voice and kind of getting out there. So thank you for your platform.
You're welcome.
And here with me, I got some amazing, like you said, amazing people who are really the VIPs. I'm just a vessel, you know, that God is using. So to my left, I have London Pennington. She's one of our new summer interns that's coming in through the Peer Power Earn and Learn program.
Okay.
And here to my right, I got two amazing individuals that's been following me. I met them last year, and they're returning interns. They've latched on to me. I've latched on to them. So we're the muscles. And when I tell y'all, hey, y'all better get y'all some young, smart interns like Hannah Webb, who's a graduate of Carver. And then we got
Hannah.
Darius Titus. And Darius, you came from Carver too, right? Hamilton, yeah.
Hamilton.
So the South Memphis, my South Memphis
Memphis.
kids here. So yeah, and they came through me through MCSC intern program. And so, like I said, I'm glad to have them follow me and just take interest in the trucking industry. And I believe if you get them while they're young, man, just their future is so bright to me. When I'm when I'm on up in age, not saying that I'm not, I'll be able to look and say, hey, this is a product of my work. These two, and this one is sitting right next to you.
Come on.
The man of the hour.
My guy.
This is Adrian Lewis. Let me tell you a little bit about Adrian. Adrian came through our program as a justice involved through the reentry program. Adrian has taken off like a rocket. I can't even keep up with him, but one thing about it, he does slow down to give back and say, Mr. Storm, how can I help you? And you know what? And that's what he did. And so I'll forever be grateful for students like that somebody helped them, we give them a hand up and they reach back. And so what Adrian has done, Adrian is a part of our team now. He's going through, I have a partnership with the American Job Center. And so he's, what we're rolling out the pilot for the on-the-job training program to become an incumbent worker. So kind of following my lead, like I said, and hopefully one day he'll rise to the top and be able to doing the same things that I'm doing. And of course we got you, which you forgot to mention. I am a mentor to him.
Yeah.
He came to TJ, you know, you came to me and said, hey, I need you as a mentor.
Right.
And so to have both you guys sitting here and got the camera on me is like, okay.
Yeah.
So, you know, I ain't looking at my business, but y'all know I can get, how Tommy Reese said, I can turn into $1 million baby, because that's how y'all got me feeling like $1 million bucks. So thank you for having me.
You welcome, Ms. Durham. Adrian, man, I just want you to talk a little bit about the program, man, what the program has done for you as a person, man, and how, why long you came. So.
Well, about the program, like I said, I want to first say thank Ms. Durham. Like I said, I'm a product of her program.
Right.
It's the best thing that ever happened to me. I've elevated 10 times in my life in this just 7 months that I've been with the program. It's been nothing but great things happen to me. And to get back to the community, it's something that, I passionately would love to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The program, like I said, it was free of boundaries. I was at a point where, I was looking into careers and wanting to do that, but it was so many boundaries set forth in my way. With Miss Durham and the blueprint that she got, her blueprint, boundary free. I walked through it, straight path, didn't have to worry about anything. And for this program, my job, I would like to, let everybody know about the program to get involved with it, so they can also you know, follow through the steps of the blueprint, you know, and be a
And
part
it's
of
only
the
been
program.
only been 7 months for you,
7 months. I graduated November 6th,
and
2023.
hit the ground running.
Man, as soon as I graduated, one
Come on,
phone
man.
call,
Tell
got me a job.
man, tell them how that feels to be able to come out of one situation into a whole nother different situation. I'm talking about where are you from?
I'm
Like,
from Memphis, Tennessee. I'm from
Memphis,
East Memphis,
Tennessee,
born and
East
raised.
Memphis.
Yes, sir.
Coming from East Memphis, from getting a little bit of scratch into gets made. Getting your CDLs to hitting the road and changing your life.
Okay.
Go
So,
into depth a little
so
bit.
going to the depth, like I said, you know, I had gotten into a little trouble when I was young. Uh, overcame those obstacles, and it made it difficult for me to do what I needed to do. When I first heard about the program, I was at rock bottom.
Right.
You know, I was, you know, on the verge of homelessness, uh, financially unstable. I was financially unstable. I was financially unstable. I was going through homelessness. I just couldn't get any help, period. To be able to accept help and to actually get it and to walk through the program and it's actually what it says it is.
Right.
It's a great
Man,
feeling.
I'm
It's a
telling
great feeling.
you hear
Like,
me?
everything that from the blueprint, like I said, it's a blueprint. It's not a plan or a lesson or nothing. It's a path that you got to take. And by me walking through that path, it's just been totally life changing. Like now, I'm no longer worried about how I'm gonna put a roof over my head.
Right.
I'm no longer financially unstable.
Right.
I got a career that I can take anywhere.
Come on, bro.
Man, I can make $1 anytime I want to make $1.
Yeah.
So it's just great. It's great. It feels good. I'm not worried about anything. And now I just take this time that I got now instead of worrying about the past. Just continue to follow the rest of the steps of that blueprint to get to where I'm going.
Man, that's great. That's great. And Miss Dorm, I know that makes you feel some way. I know, right? Like some way, man, that you should be proud of that because that's just a product of what God placed in your heart and what He put on the inside of you. Because when she became my mentor, we'll talk a little bit about it. When she became my mentor, I literally had a bad tire on my car.
Mm.
You know, and she was at my cousin's church. My cousin was a newly appointed pastor.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I'm late for the picnic. Ain't no way I'm gonna be able to make this picnic because I got a bad time. I need to get in contact with this lady. I had got her name and everything. I just knew her face.
Yeah.
I just knew that God wanted me to get in contact with her. You know what I'm saying? For her to become my mentor. You know, so I ended up going to the picnic late. And I hit the corner. There she is. I said, you know what? I guess blunt. I was like, hey, I need you to be my mentor. You know what I'm saying? So, so because there was a God connection there. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't happen often. So when God puts you in the space of someone, I love how to show your appreciation. That's always, man, it goes a long way. So, Ms. Dora, I want to pick it back and go back towards you as it relates to the vision God gave you and how you stood. You took me downtown to one of the spots. You know what I'm saying? So get into a little bit of that. It ain't just happened overnight. She's been grinding. You know, so I want you to just get let's get a little bit of that.
Wow, now you bringing back memories. When you talk about grinding, I've been at it a long time. And I come from those spaces. I come from those dark places where, doors were shut. People didn't want me to have a seat at the table. So I was like, okay, either you can let me come to the table or I'm going to start building there right beside you. And so I had a lot of those doors closed, so I know what it felt like. I know what Adrian's situation looked like. I've been there. But one thing I did have, I always had, and I tell them, and I tell my students, and I tell the young people, I had a skill trade. You can take your job. See, people get mad. They'll give you a job, but then when they get mad, they'll take it from you or put you in a situation. But see, when you have a skill trade, you can't take that from me. Only way you take that from me, you got to cut the top off my head or you got to cut my hands off. And guess what? I ain't going to let you get that close to me. So that's when I'm a big proponent of pushing skill trade. So people know. And when you have that, as my young people say, you can pop your collar. And then you could also show, and I can show Aiden. So when like he said, he was experiencing homelessness, I've been there. I know what it is. Even with this business, when I came back to Memphis, I had a vision And as a trainer, I always heard those stories, and I was like, "You got your CDL? I mean, you got your driver's license? Yeah. Why don't you look at doing trucking?" And people look at me, well, they told me I couldn't do it because of my background. So this was a myth buster. Who told you that? You know, I'm the one that asks questions. I've always been a voice. I've taken the blows for a lot of people, a lot of things. So when I look around the community and a lot of people is like, oh, I'm doing this now and I'm doing that, but they don't look at the people like myself and other who were trailblazers to knock those barriers down, who probably wouldn't have been able to beat the odds and stand up against those giants. I've done that. And so now I'm able to sit back and look and say, yeah, do I still get overlooked sometimes? I do, but it's okay. Because when you do it for him, he gonna continue to make a way. And so like now, even with these youth, I don't get paid to house these youth or bring them in. I've created a workspace so so they can get jobs, so they can stay off the street, and not get in any trouble. And now some of them, they're making $14 an hour, some of them making $16 an hour. You got adults at McDonald's and churches that not even making, it's only making $10. But these youth are here, we're opening up that workspace for them. And so that's one thing, and that's how this vision got started. How can I really make a difference and be a real second chance, not just a second chance to make a way for a particular people, but for the mass, for the whole. And that's what I've done. That's what.
And that's the vision that I love, and I knew I had attached to that because I've been with you ever since I've been so gets to be attached to the vision of to be able to partner with her. It's just been amazing. So you know, and once I saw, I remember the first time me and my brother moved to the building, and she was dealing with the youth then. She went back and forth. I'm like, this woman doing. You know, she just going back and forth, just walking and good. And I was like, hey, how you doing? You know, because I speak to everybody. So, you know, but just the now, just
we're all over the place like ants.
You know,
and we're growing in numbers, so that's what I like.
Right, and that's a beautiful thing. And the thing about it, when you ask a person to be your mentor, some people take it like, and I'm just remembering stuff, so that's why I'm going backwards. You know, when I asked her to be my mentor, I ended up in a room with multimillionaires probably within the week or 2 weeks. I'm in the room. You know what I'm saying? I'm down at Peabody. Kicking it, you know, making moves. You know what I'm saying? In the rooms with people like, you know, I'm you know, so I'm taking pictures with the chairman of this place, that, you know what I'm saying? So that's the difference. When you ask the person, I want the young people to remember this well. When you ask the person to be your mentor and they're not giving you what you feel like the vision that's on the instant, because y'all vision gonna connect.
Yeah.
If it don't connect, that's not your person. You feel what I'm saying? So you got to find a person that has the same type of vision that you have, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So it makes it easy. TJ, can you do this? Yes. You know what I'm saying? Because it's easy for me because that's a part of it. It was just great. It was just amazing. We just sitting there, I guess, then we at the party at Peabody, you know, in the ballroom, and I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying? Politics. You know how we say it. So we ain't brand new. So yeah. But I want the young people, I want Ms. Dorn to ask the young people some questions and to see, you know, ask them the question what they get out of the program during these couple weeks and everything with us and what they've learned, because they better know.
Well, one thing about it, and let me piggyback off what you just said, and it'll take me right into Hannah and letting Hannah tell her story, getting a mentor that you can connect with. When this baby found me, she came to my program.
Oh, yeah.
I can tell she was soul searching. Y'all see where she's sitting there on the couch, right beside me. Right. And Hannah has went through some doors also, but I'll let her tell it. And like I said, she came and found me. She's back, and she just being back, she has done amazing things from creating. I mean, she's just taking. We ain't gonna go into details. Well, we don't want to give them all our juice. But Hannah is taking our CDL program to a whole nother level. And I tell people, because I was once her, people look at you and they'll judge you and don't really see the diamond. Right. This kid is a diamond. Really and y'all remember I said this on this podcast, she's going to be a millionaire.
Oh, most definitely.
She's going to be a millionaire with the brain power. She reminds me so much of me, and for her to connect with me, and she follows me. She is like my right hand, my right kick, but she's there. And I love her brain, and she's always coming to me how to implement and take the CDL program to the next level. And she's warned the grown people. So if you see her in some of my classes,
Right.
they love her because of her style, and just think she has that now. Can you imagine when she's all right? I told her, once you start making that money, just send me to Paris. Send me over to Paris. That's all I want her to do for me. That's what this mentor wants, but I'll let Hannah tell her story.
Yeah, that's about right there.
So my name is Hannah Webb. I'm 18. Oh, okay. So I'm Hannah Webb, and I'm 18 years old. And basically, my story, it starts when I was in high school. That's where I'm gonna start. So when I was in high school, of course, we were given the choice: go to college or go to Job Corps. And I was honestly really lost. I knew eventually that I wanted my own business, but I didn't know where. I couldn't like find what I connected to really. And I was just in a lot of like, I was in a lot of programs. I was in a lot of like things. Like they showed me different paths, and I was trying to connect with it. And I just did a lot of things. Like I like accomplished a lot of things when I was in high school, but it wasn't touching here. It wasn't touching my heart at all. Like I wasn't connecting with it. And then they brought up dispatching, and I was like, "What's dispatching?" And I wanted to see about that. So I ended up coming over to this program last year in June. And then I got here and I was wondering, I was like, dispatching is cool, but what else is there to offer? And then one day, Miss Vontina, Miss Durham, she talked about the yard and how there's truck drivers on there and trucks. And I was like, I want to go there. And then at the time I was 17, so I was obviously not old enough to, get on the trucks and like do what I needed to do, wanted to do. But I got there. And when I got there, I realized like this is something that I really connected with. It's something that I really like. And I was like, this is what I want to do. But then in the middle of the program, I had to go to college because I had mentors like before I got here. And they're actually the ones that sent me to this program. And they told me that like they were sending me here to keep me busy until I went to college. And I was so upset. I tried so hard. I tried so hard to get them to let me to stay, but they wouldn't. And I really didn't have a say because I was 17 at the time. So I ended up going, and then I was there, like I was at the college, and then it was just someone right. I was there, and then I was like, I know I don't want to be here. I told my roommates, I said, don't expect me to stay because I'm not.
Right.
I got there and I was super sad every day. I was like, this is not this is not something that I want to do. I took the classes, I made friends, and I tried to stay for them, but I knew that wasn't my purpose. That wasn't what was connecting with me. So I came back and I said, this whole time, like the whole time I was there, I wanted more dispatching training and I wanted to be able to get in the trucks. And that's all I thought about during college. I said, if I get to stay there at least one more month, I would have been able to make some type of money. I was in there, I was struggling financially. Everything was coming out of my pocket. I was paying tuition out of my pocket. So that was $1,017, like every single month. And it was like, I was like, why am I doing this? I don't even want to be here. So I was like, I'm gonna go next summer. I'm gonna go and get my CDL, and I'm gonna go ahead and hit the road and do what I need to do. So I came back to Memphis, and I was job searching, and I could not find a job. I was like, I couldn't get a job. I got one, and it didn't resonate with me. And then I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and apply to the program. So I went ahead and applied, and then I came back, and then I got that glow, that good feeling again. And then I was like, yep, this is where I'm supposed to be at. This is what I want to get. So now I'm back to where I want to be, getting my CDL and everything. And I knew this is something I want because it really touched my heart, and nothing really gets there. So that was very important to me, and that's why I came back.
That's good. That's good. That's a powerful story, man.
Yeah. I love my Hannah.
I know, right? So we appreciate you, Hannah, coming back and following your heart most of all, because school ain't for everybody.
Right.
We're not speaking against college whatsoever. By all means, if
At all.
education is for you, get your education. But entrepreneurship is for a lot of people. That's the tug that you felt. You felt that entrepreneurship tug, and I know in the class you talked about having even your own little lounge and everything,
Library,
library cafe. That's so dope.
yeah.
Can't wait. I can't wait to be a
She
part of
is.
that. So
She's amazing. Yeah,
she's
her brain.
amazing. Come on now. So
Yeah.
that's that entrepreneurs. You can't teach that in any college. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? I've been an entrepreneur for over 20 years. So that's not taught. It's something you have, but you don't have. So that's just
Right.
amazing.
Okay, so my next person, and again, real quick, like you said, college ain't for everybody, but y'all, I did go to college, so I like to put that out there, and I
Right.
did learn. And real quick, I'm gonna pass it to one of our new summer interns, and I'm glad to have her. It's London Pennington.
London.
Come on, London.
Okay, first I want to start off by thanking Miss Durham because she's helped me a lot. And starting off with the program, I'm new and I'm just starting off. I've been here for a few days now.
Okay.
But I've learned so much. Like I'm trying new things. And at first when I was first learning about the job and stuff, I didn't know what dispatching was, but I'm learning and I'm getting to, you know, I'm getting to know what it is. I'm learning new things. Yeah, I've learned a lot of new things while I've been here. For the few days I've been here, I've learned.
Great opportunity. Yeah,
And-
it's
and-
different, right?
Right.
Show you how to make money in the bedroom, right,
Come
with a
on now.
computer
Come
instead
on
of
now.
gaming, right?
Right.
So that's
So
good. A good side hustle, right?
right. So that's so different. And the thing about the program, we like to, even the dispatching program, we like to give you a whole lot more than dispatch. So when you leave and utilize it, if you're really paying attention, you you can learn web design. You know what I'm saying? You can learn how to do an LLC. You can learn how to do DOT and MC. You know what I'm saying?
People pay for those.
People
services.
pay for those
And
services.
just think, you
You know,
would be having that skill, that
Come on now.
knowledge of the know-how, all from having an opportunity during the summertime to be
Right.
exposed to it. Because before then, you didn't know anything about it, like you just said. And so, just having that exposure is like A plus.
It's A plus. It really is. It really is. We appreciate Ms. Dorn giving us the opportunity to in the freedom to teach it the way we want to teach it. With that entrepreneur component onto it as it relates to giving them the business, giving you guys the business aspect of it and how that looks.
So real quick, I know we running out of time, but let's just get Darius. Darius is another returning summer intern, and he's pretty laid back. So Darren, I'll give you a couple of minutes to say something real quick, and we'll go.
My name is Darius Tice, and when I first came here, it was real cool, and like I learned like stuff that I would never thought I would learn before, and like, and everybody was around me really welcoming me in real good because I ain't never really been a place like in a building like this,
Right.
and, and stuff I learned it it will like take me somewhere I never imagined I would go. I ain't gonna lie, and I appreciate Miss Dawn for uh, taking me because before I even came here, it was I I was going through some things and it made me see life better. And, and it's a real encouragement to be here. Thank you, Miss Dawn. And I when I first I learned a lot of stuff too, and
And you on that path, you on that career path to trucking at 18. Yeah, he's returning. He going back over there with Miss Durham and stuff. Now Darius in his life, we got him a pathway. We got him a blueprint set out, and he's following. That's what happened. Him, Anna, and the rest of the youth that want to go in this pathway.
Right.
They got the blueprint. It's in their lap, so they don't have to feel like we had to fall as entrepreneurs.
Come on.
They get it. They got us to lift them up and keep them going down the line. And
Right.
Darius, I'm glad you came back because the environment that Darius in, I am so glad like he said, he see a better way out now.
Right.
And we there. We his handcuffs. We got it.
Man, we appreciate it. We thank you for giving us a chance. Thanks for coming back to see Ms. Durham and giving us a chance. Thank you for giving us a chance. Young lady,
How
thank you
Zoom
for
can
giving
do
us a
that.
chance. You know, we appreciate it. You know, so hey, till next time, it's your boy. These are my family members.
Yeah.
We out.
We out. All right. Hey, what